Welcome to Ag Shorts. I'm Calen. He's Brandon. Today we're going to discuss the dangers of having pets around heavy equipment. For us, it tends to be dogs. For others, it might be something else, maybe fainting goats or something of that nature. But a lot of the times, especially as they get older, they don't pay attention. The dogs don't hear. They're not looking around and seeing what things are moving around. So you have to look out for them. And what we tend to do is mom, being who she is, will throw them in the cab with dad or with her in the tractor herself, and they'll go on a small adventure inside the cab of the vehicle. But there's other ways to do it too. So with that, I'll hand it over to Dad.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think you said most of it right there.
Oh, okay,
But these old dogs, they just love running around, and that's kind of the life they get. They get used to that, and they don't realize they're losing their hearing. They're not near as agile as they used to be. And frankly, they get a little bit independent where they think that everybody should work around them, that they shouldn't have to move. And so, yeah, you got to kind of watch for them. You got to take care of them, and you're always on the lookout, just as if you would a little kid. And that's why it's always good, better to keep them under tow, keep an eye on them. And yeah, sometimes I look down and go, why am I got two dogs under my feet in this tractor, and or three dogs in a feed pickup? But they like it.
They're real ranch dogs, man.
Yeah, they're real ranch dogs, especially the pug. Lisa's
Champion cow dog.
beloved pug. God forbid if anything was to happen to him. And she has, yeah, literally stopped everything, and rightly so. Otherwise, he would have got ran over. He just thinks that he owns everything, and the whole world should stop for him. So yeah, sometimes it's a challenge, and then it's a challenge too when you're letting them out and you don't want them to be where you need to be, uh, particularly in a corral with some horses or cows
Bulls.
and bulls, and some of them think that they're pretty tough as long as they're right at your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we talked one time about bulls doing stupid stuff. Well, we don't want them doing stupid stuff to our dogs at our feet, because they may not be able to move as fast, but I think they can probably move faster than me. And that's that old thing when you see a grizzly bear, the guy who ties his tenny runners tighter, all he has to do is outrun his partner.
Another thing too is we talk heavy equipment like you would say a swather, a combine, a tractor, something of that nature, or just your tractor, your trailer and pickups. But also we use an auger around here on the hydro bed, or the essentially
Bale feeder.
it's a bale feeder. Yeah. I mean, you can attach an auger to it to help us dig post holes through sandstone, because that's one of the toughest things for us to do around here is to punch through sandstone. And sometimes they'll get a little too close to that too. So just like you would your fingers, you got to make sure that their paws don't get close to that, because that would definitely kill them quicker than you'd think. So
Yeah, it's a big deal. Visibility is tough in a lot of equipment, even small skid steers, things like that. Side by sides, you just don't see like you need to be able to see to avoid running them over. So yeah, you hate to lose a pet. They're part of the family.